Yes, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. 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 So
Alrighty, everyone sitting in the center, can we please make sure that this pathway here between the red tape is clear for our competitors? They will be running. Our competitors will be running through the red tape, so we need to make sure you don't have any legs or feet in the way, or they will be trodden on and broken.
Welcome everyone to Boulder Fest 2022. How are we going tonight? So Today, I have Matt here with me from Batora, Australia. We're going to have a little interview and then we're going to go see some amazing climbing from some amazing climbers. So, Matt, welcome to Urban and
Thank you.
welcome to Boulderfest 2022. How's your experience been so far?
Thank you so much for having me. It's been amazing. It's an absolute honor to be here at the marquee event on the Australian Bouldering calendar. So it has been incredible.
Cool. Nice. We just want to know what or who Butora is.
Awesome. Like, I think a lot of Australians don't realize that South Korea has a really, really strong climbing culture themselves. I think a lot of Aussies, we all know that Japan is like this big, big climbing country, but we don't realize that the guys next door are just as big. The word Batora itself is a Korean word that means persistence or determination, and it's basically their psych word. So, like when they're at the crag, when they're telling their mates to just get it done, when someone's like holding on to like a nails cramp Elvis leg, Batora! And like that gets me so excited about the brand. Like it is literally their psych word, it's their froth, it's what they egg each other on with. It is Batora.
It's kind of like Japan's gambatte.
Yeah, or like Ales, or yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. And I guess where Batora came from, you said
Yeah.
Korea and
Yeah.
would say
So
that.
the guys that founded Batora, they're all a bunch of climbers, and they had been making climbing shoes for other brands for 20 years, and including a bunch of brands that I've seen here in the gym tonight. And in 2015, they basically banded together and said, "Why are we working for the man? Why aren't we working for ourselves?" So they started their own climbing shoe company with all of the experience they had, and that company was Butora. Their kind of ethos was like, we want to make the shoes that we want to climb in, that we want to wear. Like we don't want to make shoes for other people. We want to make, like, we're actual climbers, and we want to make those shoes ourselves.
Cool. And do you have anything that you're looking forward to tonight at finals when you're spectating?
A lot of psych, a lot of froth, and a lot of absolutely like nail biting down to the wire finishes. Like I
Yes.
can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just want to know what you're excited about as well, upcoming for Batora, and what I guess you're psyched about by Batora.
So one of the things that makes me most excited about Batora is when Mr. Nam Hee-do founded the company. Like the most important thing to a climbing shoe is the rubber, and he wasn't particularly excited about the rubbers that were available on the market at the time. And he was like, "Well, I'm going to found my own lab." So he founded his own rubber lab, and then his own rubber manufacturing plant. Like they prototyped and they tested, and they, as climbers, found like their own formula that they felt was right for them, and then they started manufacturing it. And so the thing that excites me most about Batora is that they own that entire process. Like they don't need to buy third-party rubber. They're not beholden to other market factors. They own the entire process in-house, and they're constantly developing and innovating and improving. So, for example, the rubber that's on a Acro today isn't the same rubber that was on an Acro in 2015. They've continued to refine the process, improve the stickiness, improve the durability, improve the deformity so that you can get that really good smedging effect going on. And that, I guess, is what's exciting me. So they've got a few things in the pipeline, which hopefully will come online in the next few years, involving a new rubber compound and some new models of shoe. That constant innovation, I think, is really great.
Cool. That's so good to hear. And they're making everything themselves, which I guess adds to the sustainability side of things.
Yeah. The streamlining of the supply chain, but not just that, like, because they own the whole rubber process as well, when the rubber's printed in sheets and cut into the shapes that then gets used on the shoes, the offcuts get melted down and revulcanized and turned into new rubber. So they're not sending those offcuts to landfill, they're reusing it and recycling it.
We love recycling. That's great. That's really great to hear. I'm so glad Butora is one of our sponsors for this event, and Urban sells them all the time.
Yep, available through all Urban Pro stores.
Nice. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, Matt?
I think that's all from me. If you guys are ready to kick on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I hear the excitement now. So
Yeah, actually,
let's
that was
get
perfect timing.
kicking.
All right.
My name's Alex. I'm going to be MC alongside Annabelle. I work at Collingwood and I work at West End. You may have seen my face or my climbs, as well as you, Annabelle. Thank you. Annabelle, would you like to lead us in the acknowledgement of country?
Yeah, sure. So we would like to begin by acknowledging the Yagara and Turrbal people, the traditional custodians on the land on which we meet today. And we would like to pay our respects to their elders, past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. And without further ado, we would like to welcome you all to the Boulder Fest 2022 Butora live streamed finals.
Who wants to see some climbs? Yeah?
Want to see some? All right, so route setters, would you reveal the climbs?
It's very elegant reveal of the curtains. Alrighty.
Alrighty, before we get stuck in, we would like to say such a big thank you to our incredible sponsors, some of whom are sitting up the front. We have Butora, Arcteryx, Rock Therapy, Ether, who I know I will be enjoying later, and Stacks.
And supporting us today, we've got K2 Base Camp, we got Scent, Pinnacle Sports, Cliff Bar, Black Diamond, and Outdoor 24. Let's give a huge round of applause for these sponsors who have made this event possible tonight. Now, before we get started, if you have been to a Boulder Fest before, you might know the traditional Boulder Fest chant that Miss Phoebe Cochrane herself introduced many years ago. When we say Boulder, you say... That was pretty good. I reckon we can do a bit better though. Hey, Annabelle.
About 20 more decibels would be good, to be fair.
All right, should we try it again?
When we say Boulder, you say Boulder! Boulder! Boulder!
Let's hear a big cheer!
Well, we are about to get to perhaps the most exciting part of the night, the part where you meet the incredible competitors in the Boulder Fest Finals!
Once again, can I make sure that this pathway through here with the red tape is nice and clear? You too, Vincent. Because all of our competitors are going to be sprinting through at Olympic speed.
They are athletes, after all.
I can't see much past the spotlights, but I'm going to assume that it is ready to call up. No? Are we ready for our competitors?
Yeah?
Yes? Alrighty, starting off in the females, we have got Miss Sarah Reynolds. Woo! Come on up to the front. Fun fact, Sarah is the mum of 2 gorgeous kids and is still training harder than most of us here. Alrighty, next up we have got Anna Davey. Woo! You may have seen Anna, bit of an icon around, bit of a climbing pop star, guru. All right, now we've got Emma Horan. Woo! Emma Horan was recently setting at the World Cups at Salt Lake. Then we've got Judith Carroll. Woo! Judith is a seasoned ninja warrior. Now, we've got a gym favorite, Miss Lucy Sterling.
Woo! Give it up for Lucy.
Lucy has been competing long and hard this year. And finally, we have the Olympic girl herself, Oceana McKenzie. Love you guys. Alrighty, can we have a big round of applause for these incredible strong females?
All right, everyone. Next up, we have the amazing gender inclusive category. First up, we have the incredible Murphy McDonald Smith. Woo! Come out here, Murphy. Then, woo, Murphy! Woo! And I just have to add that as a physics nerd, Murphy will be defying gravity tonight. Woo! Then, next up, we have Jordan Groom. Woo! Come on here, Jordan!
Fun fact, I went to school with Jordan back in the day. Woo! Woo!
Then we have Lana Abdelgan. And woo! Lana is an incredible athlete, but they also love cats. Well, Lana. Next up, we have the amazing Red James. Woo! Red is saving lives and sending climbs, being a paramedic. Woo! Then we have Aleutian Halus. Woo! Come up here, Aleutian. Aleutian is a blacksmith, which is pretty hectic. And finally, for this category, we have my dear friend who also works in Melbourne, Fraser Gust. Woo! And Fraser used to have a pet goat with 3 legs. Woo! Give it up for the gender inclusive category. Woo!
And finally, the category of dudes. We got some big, strong men coming out on their way. First up, Jesse Raffini, half man, half machine. Jesse. Jesse is an environmental warrior and does a lot of work in coal seam gas. Woo! Next up, we have got our youngest competitor for the evening. At only 17 years of age, Max Thomas. Woo! This kid's got swagger. Number 3, I've been told I can't call him by his real name, Matthew Cochrane, and to refer to him as Matty C. Woo! Matt has been climbing before the first rocks were formed and is raised up in our geckos and goannas programs here at the youth team. I love you, Matty! Alrighty. Then we have Campbell Harrison. If you haven't heard of him yet, where have you been living? I climbed with Campbell at Blackburn, and he flashed a 29, and then a 31, and then climbed another 30. Very strong. We have Ben Abel. Woo! Ben is from Newcastle and likes to surf, and I couldn't get much else out of him. And then finally, we have Big Q. I've also been told to refer to him, Alistair Ely. Woo!
route setters for each group, and we will begin the viewings of the climbs.
If all the route setters could come up, there should be, I think, 3 of you, perhaps.
And grab
Maybe.
your lovely groups.
Come on up to the stage.
So in case you've not watched a bouldering competition before, each group of competitor will view each climb that they're about to do. They each do 4 climbs for 2 minutes before they head back into isolation before they come out and compete.
Alrighty. All right.
All right. Well, we are about to start the timer. So can we get a countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climbers, look at your climbs.
Alrighty, so if you haven't watched competition climbing before, Boulder Fest is run in a World Cup 4+ format. The climbers are now having a look at their climbs to start the problem solving. They might be reading the beta or the recipe of how to do a climb to figure out what they need to do when they get on the wall. Our setters have been working very tirelessly this whole week to set up these climbs, and the climbers are going to get 2 minutes at each problem to stake them out.
Another 2 minutes. That's 1 minute down, 1 minute to go.
They will then move through the climb and reach a zone point, in which they will collect some more scores. In order to be granted the zone, they need to reach it in a controlled manner.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Boulder Fest 2022 Butora live streamed finals. I hope you're all having a great evening and ready to see some amazing climbing.
Firstly, I'm Daniel and this is Jay. We'd just like to acknowledge that we're hosting this awesome competition on the lands of the Turrbal and Yugara people in Myanjan, and we'd like to pay our respects to their elders past, present, and emerging.
Thank you, Dan. Cool. We would also like to talk a little bit about our sponsors. So we have some major sponsors helping Boulder Fest this year. Our major ones are Butora, Arc'teryx, Rock Therapy, Ether Brewery, some great drinks, and Stacks, which you will see quite a lot of on the wall tonight.
A lot.
A lot of Stacks. We also have some other sponsors. We have K2, we have Sense, Pinnacle Sports, Cliff Bar, Black Diamond, and Outdoor 24. And you can see all of our sponsors on the screen there.
So before we move into the finals round, perhaps for people tuning in for the first time, we can talk about what Boulder Fest is really quickly.
Oh,
the
yeah.
athletes are going to start in like 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, how'd you find the weekend?
The weekend has been great. I had a very fun climb yesterday. Probably climbed the hardest I have in over a month. I'm incredibly sore, but also very, very thrilled and really proud of what the setters have done. Yeah, I don't think I've had this much fun in a very long time. I love the atmosphere and the crowd has been incredible. What about you?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. This is the 12th year running. It's the premier bouldering event in Australia. We hit a record of over 600 competitors across 7 sessions, team sessions in the beautiful Urban Climb bouldering facility in West End. It's pretty remarkable to think that it started just next door behind us here on some rope walls all those years ago, and it's grown into this awesome spectacle. So, yeah, amazing. And not just the setters, but obviously everyone's pulled to bring this event together. Athletes traveling from around the country, internationally. Our marketing team, Cafe's been making awesome food.
They've been working incredibly hard this weekend. Yeah. I think Ola mentioned to me that it was over 700 competitors for this weekend, which is incredible. I'm not too sure about the numbers of the first ever Boulder Fest, but that number to me tells like that Boulder Fest is a great event. And I'm really, really lucky to be part of that.
Yeah, it was probably like 7 people, I think, 2009. And
7?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Did you get a chance to climb at all?
The first one I climbed in was 2000. Well, I did the 2009, and then from then out, I was part of the setting team. This year, I took some leave and have an amazing team around us, so I didn't set, but very excited to do the commentary with you. So
nice.
Let's get into it.
Oh, we got the first problems going on. Great. So it looks like we've got Jesse on M1 at the moment.
Murphy on our GI one.
Yeah, and Sarah on F1. Now, M1 is really interesting to me because it crosses over with another climb that we'll see later on, and it's just a great, great volume spectacle.
Okay, so quickly, if you haven't watched many boulder comps, the aim is to get to the top of the boulder
Yep.
and collect all four. There's 4 different boulders. The competitor gets 4 minutes to try and work out the puzzle. There's a halfway score along the way, known as the zone hold as well. The athlete or competitor with the most amount of tops and then most amount of those zone holds, most amount of attempts to gather those tops, and most amount of attempts to gather the zones will be the winner. But if that's too complicated, just try and get to the top of all of them is usually the best strategy
Yeah.
to win.
So F1 and GI1 are both beautiful, very freshly made, personally made wooden holds. Now, I believe they were just made this week, and F1 was made by Glenn with help from Robbie from Melbourne, and it just looks gorgeous. Like just the layers of the wooden panels with little holes in between. Sarah's doing an amazing job getting to the zone there. Nice. I'm not sure if we saw Jesse finish. Is that right?
I think possibly Jesse finished the boulder.
Oh, totally missed that. Sorry, Jesse.
And Murphy just struggling to make this first move here, which looks really quite tough because there's no foot below that lip of the wall itself, so very hard to try and shift all of your weight over that very small foot.
Very mantly sort of move in the beginning there.
You can see Sarah pulling on for her third attempt. Now knowing some good beta to get to the zone, so we should see, hopefully she climbs to it a bit faster and can spend the next 20 seconds trying to get the top.
Time goes very, very quickly. 4 minutes is, you'd think, is a lot of time, but she's putting her jacket back on. I think she is done for this one, but she did get a zone, so that's great.
So we're using a 4-minute plus format tonight, which means that if you pull onto the boulder problem before the clock goes to 0, the athlete's allowed to continue that attempt on the wall, which is an old format, but one we love and keep alive because it adds some pizzazz to the show, I suppose.
Yeah. Although I think Murphy's jumped off.
Yeah. So now they'll just be looking to their judge to take them back to isolation. The athlete's got a little bit of time to look at each boulder, about 2 minutes, but not that much time, so it can be really hard to work out how to climb to the top of them. They'll go back to an isolation now, and another set of athletes will come out. The first one's out qualified in 6th, and obviously the next coming out qualified in 5th. So generally that means that as we watch, the field should get a little bit stronger and a bit further, hopefully, onto those boulders. It's not always the case, but it's generally how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah. Very keen to see some more sends. Now, next should be Anna Davey, Jordan Groom, and Max Thomas. Now, we've seen Anna Davey quite a few times in Boulderfest. I'm not too sure when exactly she started climbing in Boulderfest, but she's been around for a while. And definitely a fan of Anna Davey, I will say. Yeah. I hear she used to be a lawyer. Is that right? Oh,
Could be.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if she still is, but yeah, I heard she used to be a lawyer. Here we go.
So the brush is hard at work there, trying to get that excess chalk off the holds and the volumes. Athletes facing towards the crowd, and their judge will tell them to turn. And
Nice.
4 minutes will start now, I think.
Yeah, this is incredibly nerve-wracking. Just starting on your problem, trying to get the flash attempt. But then I think once you know your flash attempt is gone, you can really let go of the nerves a little bit more, in my opinion.
Definitely, I think it depends how many you've done and whether you're a veteran like Anna. At the
Yeah.
moment, we're seeing Jordan on GI1.
Oh, they're doing great. They've got that spans looking awesome. They've decided to go with some really comfortable, stretchy, flowy pants, which hopefully works out in their favor. Incredible.
So Jordan, they're taking the zone first attempt. Looked like a scenario where they reached out to it, potentially didn't help the sequence, but took the point and put it in the bank.
Mm-hmm. Emma's already got the zone there, looking strong. Some beautiful footholds in those little crevices. Nice. Getting a little bit further on this climb.
And we can just see Max coming into view on the left there.
Nice.
So do you know much about Max?
I have seen Max around the gym quite a bit. I know he's only 17, which makes him the youngest competitor for the finals event, which is incredible. But aside from that, I don't know much about Max at all. He's looking very, very comfortable there. Let's go. Oh, can you get a knee bar in?
He's just figuring out how to use that volume.
Yeah.
But more importantly, Anna's looking likely to top.
Yes. Nice. She got the
And she
top
does.
there. That's beautiful. Yep, she's very happy with herself there. Yeah. Well done, Anna. The boulder is quite beautiful to look at as well, especially when it's climbed.
Apparently, the headsetters told us quickly before it's an ode to sustainability and recycling pieces of wall that came off our latest wall build in Victoria.
True, true. There is a lot of spare pieces of wood, so I'm very, very glad to see that they came in use. All right, we're seeing Jordan getting back on GI1. Featuring Butora Gomies. I believe that's what they look like, but can't quite tell.
Pretty solid comp shoe,
Yeah.
classic now.
Oh, speaking of, I need to try the acro comps. I hear they're very good. Oh, damn. All right.
So 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, let's see if Max gets back on.
Looks
Maybe.
like he's called it.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit frustrated. That's okay. We have 3 more problems to do. All right, nice. Jordan's gotten back on. And not quite lucky there.
So far, Jordan leading, having taken the zone
Yeah.
first attempt. And Anna leading in the females, having
Yeah,
topped,
yeah.
which is pretty exciting.
First top of the female boulders so far.
First top. cool is the lighting this year?
Definitely amped up. I really, really love it. Yeah, sadly, I didn't get to come to last year's Boulderfest, but I'm making up for that.
Yeah.
Oh, some lovely replays of.
Just see this hill.
Yeah.
Just finding it a little hard there to rock over. So our third athlete's out. We've got Emma Horan, Lana Abdugane. Hope I said that right.
I wouldn't have a clue.
And Matthew Cochran, or better known as Maddie C. So Maddie C and Emma, both veterans of competition climbing.
Yes, I've definitely come across Emma quite a lot. Also, another fan fave. She won 2 years ago, or was it last year? She did win a Boulder Fest.
Definitely won a fair few, I think.
Yeah, and I've definitely been a fan of Emma for quite a while. I don't know much about Matt.
You just see Lana getting up, extending on that rock over and taking the zone,
Nice.
and in a pretty good position to top.
Horan. I can hear the Emma Horan. Oh, damn. Very close there.
So Matty C, you can see him like using some technique to try and find a knee bar there in the middle of those volumes, which are really 3D.
Yep.
See if he can wedge his body in somehow. Going with a drop knee, taking the zone.
Lana's doing incredibly well there. They've got the zone, however, not able to continue. But going back to M1, that's some funky bait. I love that. Sometimes when there's so much going on, you don't know what to use and what can be good. So it might take a bit of time to figure that out. But Matt is doing incredibly well.
Yeah, Maddie and Emma both such long-term experienced climbers that their intuition will really kick in a lot of these positions. They would have climbed in all these different body positions and moves tens of thousands of times.
Yeah. Oh, he's so close to the top. Oh,
Just lost a bit of tension there.
yeah. That last move looks incredibly tough.
This army of brushes coming in on M1.
I love that.
Everyone wants to get on TV.
Yes. Or YouTube, which is TV nowadays. Oh, no.
So Lana and Emma just struggling to progress past where they've previously climbed to.
Yeah. And I think Matt is maybe having a little bit of a rest just to conserve his energy, which is smart. If he knows he's close to the top, saving energy is very smart.
Taking advantage of the 4+, you'll definitely know pull on with a
Yeah.
couple of seconds.
Let's go. Big old smile there. Nice. Come on, Emma. Oh.
Unfortunately, just missed. Got 5 seconds.
Yep.
Choosing to leave it. Maddie just jumping on in time, and Lana in the same position, trying to work out how to progress.
No.
Unfortunately.
Unlucky. But they did incredibly well. Oh, damn. That's okay. did get the zone there. So did Lana. Lana got the zone as well. That's us. Great. So we saw some amazing climbing. So Lana got the zone.
Jordan
Matthew
with
got the
as
zone.
well.
Yeah. Jordan got the zone. For GI1.
What do you make of these first boulders?
I am really excited to climb them, honestly. I won't be surprised if I see myself in the boulder hall tomorrow morning trying to get these problems done, but they look incredibly hard, I must say. But I'll give them a red hot go for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. They look amazing. The aesthetics and the moves they're making the climbers do are, I'd say, very hard to like try and understand in 4 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, how many times have we think these athletes have climbed on timber offcuts before?
Oof. Yeah.
0.
0. Oh, actually, fun fact, when we had the Atelier open in Collingwood, the setters down there tried a lot of experimental things, and we did get to climb on timber. So whoever was down in Collingwood has experience. Okay, so we have Judith on F1. We've got Red on GI1 and Campbell on M1, making his way very quickly on that boulder, actually. Same with Judith. Judith is already on the zone. That's incredible. She's looking very strong. Campbell, I'm guessing because he's done so many competitions recently, he's just flying up there.
Campbell getting the most amazing rest, hands free.
Yes.
And
And Judith topping out. Yes. So she got the top there. Amazing.
let's see if Campbell can keep this tension, find this footer under the volley.
Oh, no.
So close.
Right, Red's just having a look. Ready to get back on. Let's go.
So Red didn't look to have any issues moving to that zone.
Yeah. Effortless climbing and incredible tights.
See if they can work out how to get to this top hold. We haven't really seen.
Yeah, this transition from the zone to the next bit. We've got some crimps on the right there before the top.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to have to
Ooh.
lift the right foot onto one of those pieces of wood and try to turn
Yeah.
whole body to the right to take that crimp.
So these holds are made by Pat Bander, the one on GI1. Freshly made. We'll see if they get reused again for another climb in the future. May told me that this is one of the harder boulders technically. So I'm really intrigued to try it. Nice.
So we spoke to the route setters a little bit earlier to gather some of their insight, thoughts, their intentions with the boulders, which was pretty interesting. Huge amount of planning and ideas coming together. Campbell just doing an amazing double Gaston, but just missed reeling in that undercling. Still got some time.
Oh, Red's attempt to go straight to the top.
Canby, I would say, has got the best tank. Obviously, being the very experienced World Cup lead climber,
Yes.
will be able to recover pretty fast.
Especially with all that recent experience. And he's almost out of time. And they're both on the wall for their last attempt. Let's go. Oh, crazy contortions.
The wedging.
Oh.
Red just missing the top. It was heartbreaking.
So close there.
But they're getting closer
Yeah.
on GI1.
Yes.
Campbell just not having enough energy to reel in
Yeah.
that huge, whatever you call that, prism.
The monstrosity of volumes.
Diamond prism. We're just watching a replay here. Campbell showing his shoulder strength, that double Gaston, but just couldn't reel in the undercling.
Yeah.
But got the all-important zone.
And Red was so close on that boulder. I'm sure Red will be coming back to finish that off in the following days.
I think they all will be.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever they can't finish or just retrying the boulders. Some great attempts there. Campbell not quite getting to the top, but definitely got the zone. And we saw Judith with the top really early. All right. Got Ben, Lucy on F1, and Lulu flying up.
Yeah, Lulu making really fast work of this sequence and about to take zone. And Ben just taking the zone as well. Lucy just shaking out a little bit, working out how to progress. And I think
Oh, wow. Lulu.
Lulu's got the right
Amazing.
idea turning and
Yes.
takes the top, our first top for GI1.
Beautiful climbing. That was incredible. Oh, Ben just fell off.
That same really hard tension move
Yeah.
at the end of M1. Crowd went wild for Lulu, obviously
Yeah.
local.
I'll have to introduce myself to them one day. Lulu, you have a new fan. Me. All right, Lucy, looking incredibly strong.
Just come back from training in Slovenia for 6
Yeah.
weeks, the same as Ben as well.
Yep.
Taking the top.
I'm not surprised.
Looked pretty crazy in the end. But
Yeah. This was a breeze for Lucy for sure.
So we've had 2 out of 3 tops, our
Nice.
competitors, and Ben just taking a rest, I'm sure, while the army of brushes reach up for that kind of in-cut undercling volume.
Yeah.
Seems to be quite problematic for the male athletes at the moment.
No top on F1. No top on M1 yet. Is that right? No, Jesse.
I believe Jesse topped.
Yeah. Jesse topped. Just one top. It's alright, you got plentiful time. Shake it out. Yes.
Actually, we've just been informed that Jesse's left the competition. So what we thought was maybe a top that wasn't caught off camera before. We'll have to confirm, but looks like he may have potentially taken a bad fall and is
Oh, that's not good news.
hopefully he's okay.
My friends are giving me some shout outs.
Okay, so Ben on the prison again. Let's see if he can find this pretty cool rest that Campbell had.
Oh, he's got all the attention. Just him on the wall right now, and he's incredibly close to the top. Come on, Ben. This move. Oh. Will he get back on? Will he get back? No. That's okay. All right. Ben did incredibly well. Sadly, no top there. Lucy making it look so easy. I don't know how.
Lots of time to shake out and chalk up. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And Lulu being our first GI athlete to find the top.
Lulu, well done. I will take any tips, please. Very intrigued by that climb, for sure. All right, we have our last competitors coming out for the first boulder problems. Oceana Mackenzie, Fraser Gust, who is from Melbourne, and Alistair Early, who, if you're from Brisbane, will know him quite well as one of our setters here. Oceana is also from Melbourne, and I'm not sure if anyone or any of you don't know, Oceana Mackenzie did go to the Olympics in Tokyo for climbing, representing Australia. So that's a big deal for climbing, for sure, and a big deal for us. Now let's see how they go. Fun fact, Fraser made the shirt that they're wearing right now. I'm pretty sure that's the shirt, but they were rocking it earlier and it's just so stylish. Osh looking as flexible as ever, getting the zone very effortlessly, and slipping off. No.
Those wooden or timber strips that the setters have used are actually got no texture on the outside of them. So the athletes probably just discovering that as they're climbing, obviously, and need to hit the holes in between those
Ooh,
strips of wood.
Fraser getting the top there very easily. Well done. I'll give you a virtual fist pump there. Now they've got all the rest time they need.
Okay, so Osh back up to the zone pretty quickly. This
Nice.
time picking a different foot to use.
Yep.
And Alistair taking a lower method than the other male athletes have so far. Takes the zone. Osh looking really good here.
That's it. Nice.
Taking the top on her second attempt. Alistair making it out to this move, which we haven't seen completed, I'm fairly sure.
Yep, he's looking. Oh no, the crowd there being very for him. So close, so close. He looked really, really strong on that move there. I think it's one of those slippers, volume slippers. All right, now I believe we're just, again, the M1 boulder seems to be quite a challenge. It's really awesome though, because M1 and F4 crosses over, so I'm intrigued to see how it works the opposite direction from right to left. All right, Al has a minute to go. Any more news on Jesse?
Yeah, we've just been told actually he didn't top. He came off, unfortunately, going for that last move and a little bit of whiplash, and just for his own safety has chosen to stop climbing. Obviously very disappointed because loves competing in competitions, but obviously needs to be safe and careful.
Yeah.
And we'll no doubt be getting checked out by the medical staff. Alright, so Al's taking a closer look at this volume. I mean, he knows it pretty well, he uses it at work, but
Yep.
probably looking at the foot and seeing where he wants.
Nice, dude. Getting a proper start on there. Going very low.
Low method's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think this is the most 3D boulder that's ever been created for a Boulder Fest.
I really dig it. Just being in front of this mash of two different boulder problems is incredible. It's like watching a 4D movie. Unfortunately, Al not quite getting past that diamond. No.
So that wraps up our first boulders.
Yeah.
Saw tops on all but M1. And pretty exciting for the crowd, obviously, because as the stronger or higher placed athletes came out, we saw a bit of progression on the boulders as well, which is always really fun.
Yep. See, I didn't realize that they would go from the sixth placed competitors all the way to the first placed competitors. That's a fun fact for me.
Yep.
That gets me more excited and very keen to see what they have in store for round 2. And we have a lot of stacks, volumes, and holds coming up for round 2, so we will mention them when they come in.
One of our major sponsors is Stacks Climbing, which is based over in Perth. Make undoubtedly the most beautiful volumes in Australia, which are the big purple wooden prisms that are on the wall tonight.
Yep, the one on the roof are called tusks,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah. The biggest one that you'll see on the roof actually took 5 setters to get it on the wall, which I find really funny. I'm wondering how heavy it actually is. So
Who's going to have to strip it and wash it?
me. Yes.
Oh, God.
I could probably fit inside it.
Probably.
Yeah. No, that's fun. We'll also see some lovely stacks, yellow, some pale yellow holds as well, pairing with some purple holds on one of the climbs that you'll see later on as well. So this next M2, we also have some swooshies, which is what they're called, swooshies. Genya mentioned that the screw holds were so good that you cannot crimp them. So they've made it incredibly well. So I'm very excited to get my hands on those as well.
It's a cool detail.
Yeah.
Often they're always trying to crimp onto the edge of them, but we've been told these volumes for the slab, as we're about to see, are very hard. We've just got a shot of the tusks.
Oh, the tusks. That looks incredible. You can see how many screws it actually needs to get solid onto the wall. And this looks incredibly fun. So this is GI2 here with the green bolts.
Obviously, we'll have to wait for the M1 with Jesse pulling out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we're just getting a shot now of Sarah on F2.
Yeah, so F2 are the jumbo fins, also by Stacks, and I believe they also come in with different tapers, which is awesome. So the setters can really play around with the angles.
Pretty amazing, yeah, what we get to work with now to
Yeah.
create climbs, and Stacks just keep coming up with cooler and cooler volumes every year.
So May also mentioned that the GI2 is the highest in complexity, but physically the easiest, which is really interesting.
Turning a roof and dropping the
Yeah,
intensity
yeah.
or the strength out of a roof boulder is really, really interesting.
I definitely appreciate that because roof climbing is very intimidating, especially for not so powerful climbers like myself.
Okay, so let's have a look here at what both of our athletes need to do. So Murphy trying to really rock over and bear hug this first tusk.
Looks very comforting.
And I can't see if there's anything around the back of the next one, but the whole volume itself is the zone. Sarah sticking.
Oh, yes! Getting the zone. Looking so strong. Nice. No, Medi is incredibly proud of Sarah. I believe that she has coached her quite a bit. And Sarah hasn't really been climbing for all that long, which is incredible. And she's looking... Oh, so what she's holding onto are the two jumbo fins together, making a jumbo fin. Nice! Okay! Sarah
Sarah's
getting the
taking
top. Nice. Well done. She is looking incredibly strong.
Okay, Murphy's taking the zone, reaching out there and obviously touching it.
Yep.
Okay, so
Wow.
40 seconds to go, but taking the zone.
Yep.
First zone for the night for Murphy.
Now I wonder what that transition into the next volume is like, because that looked quite tricky. Kind of like a push-pull moment. All right, Murphy, shake it out. You've got this. All right, they're on the problem. Come on, Murphy. Yeah. Now they could almost just stay here forever. Nice. Head beta there?
Bit of a head jam,
Oh, no luck.
but A zone now for Murphy, so we'll be feeling really good about that.
Mm-hmm.
See our two MCs for the night, Annabelle and Ali.
Alex, rocking it.
They're amazing, just geeing up the crowd. Hopefully we
Yeah.
see the slow clap come out soon.
The slow clap. What's the slow clap?
I don't know. It's just something that's been passed down from MC. They just clap slow, get faster. Probably save it for the last problem or something.
Ah, yes, yes.
Crowd favorite. Okay, so see Max, Anna, looking out.
Awesome. So we get to see M2 now with the swooshies. The really hard to crimp swooshies.
Just watching replay, and we're back to the live action.
Wow, this start for M2 looks brutal. I didn't quite gauge how high that foot would be for the start. Right. Jordan making their way to the zone very easily, very quickly. Those little jibs on the volumes don't look too friendly from what I can see.
Okay, Anna pulling on again. We'll definitely know the sequence. Jumping out and toe hooking just sometimes takes a few goes in a row to get it.
Yeah.
Learn that beta. Get the muscle memory going.
A little bit of coordination.
Max, I think, yep,
Ooh,
establishing
yes.
very tentatively.
Some beautiful, delicate movements there.
And we saw Jordan, actually, our first GI athlete, progressing onto the second tusk,
Oh,
which is very exciting.
yeah. I think they are looking very confident, very happy with how they're going.
Okay, let's see if Anna can just trying something a little different there. Just checking that can't do a different method to the first two attempts.
Yeah.
And with a sequence that doesn't take very long to try, you can explore a few things really quickly. Doesn't use much of the clock.
That
very
is smart.
close.
Yeah. All right, Max on M2 again. Trying to get this first rock. Ooh. Oh, that was a great shadow match there, but not quite getting their foot over the Jordan.
And I just asking for a brush. The volume's getting a bit dirty.
Oh, nice.
And Max making it over to the zone.
Those fins, not fins, the swooshies, they look like Nike ticks. They don't look like they go out incredibly far, so it's quite important to get a lot of weight on those to stay on them. Oh, that was so close.
Max just losing balance, and so the reaction's just to take a go at the top, have a big jump up, and almost sticking it actually.
All right, Jordan.
And I'm just so close there. Maybe toe hook a little higher, perhaps. Or it's a little bit deeper on the volume.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Come on, Anna. We've all got one more attempt in us. Let's go.
Zone will be worth a lot, so
Yes.
keep on committing.
One more.
All our athletes on the wall now. The clock hitting 0.
Ah,
And
nice.
just missing, unfortunately.
Max getting to the zone again. And same with Jordan.
Max just reeling that match in. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jordan not able to move further, but again, some progression as the athletes go on.
Yeah. All right. Now, Max is very close to the top there.
Oh,
And not quite getting it. Oh, it's really unfortunate, but what a great effort. So Anna unfortunately couldn't get the zone on this boulder problem. And Jordan and Max got the zone, but unfortunately no top. But great effort to everyone. Really, really keen to try this GI2.
We've got double replay
Yeah,
of Max happening.
yeah.
Last attempt. It's actually pretty much perfect. Just
Yeah.
missed the
Aim.
timing of the, I think, the left hand palming down just a little bit. One more go and definitely would have had it.
Yeah. And it almost looked like he had a little bit of a misaim on where the actual lip of the hold was, which is hard to see from where he would have been, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely a lot of holds they never climbed up before as well, so it's hard to know where to hit them.
Yeah, you're correct. A lot of these holds would be new.
So we've got our third athletes.
The F2 looks a little bit hard on the coordination side of things if you're not much of a coordination climber.
Yeah, a lot of timing going on in this move. Emma's about to attempt.
Nice.
She sticks it.
Yes. Beautiful.
Releases that toe hook.
Yeah.
Amazing control there in the shoulders. And
She has such a graceful way of climbing. Just so beautiful. And is this Matt? Yeah, this is Matt.
Matty C just taking his time. Trying to
Ooh.
work out this move. I think that looks right. It's just a lot of timing again. Needs a few attempts
And
probably to
getting
learn.
on that swooshy. The swooshes.
So good.
Okay.
Okay, Lana's taking the zone now.
Nice.
Reaching out and trying to work how to go from bear hug to bigger bear hug.
Yep. Nice. Lana's getting a really good grip on that task.
Hopefully can heel hook hard and take this undercling.
Beautifully done by Lana. So
Yep.
close to the
Top.
top. That's it. Oh, no. No.
Oh, that
No.
was heartbreaking.
That's devastating. But they know exactly what to do now. They just need to replicate.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Rest up.
Could almost just gamble to sit the whole next minute 40.
Yep.
And pull on, get some energy back.
Great. Emma is back on. Looking comfortable in that zone. Ooh. Nice. Getting that rock over. Trying to crimp, but as we mentioned, very hard to crimp on those.
So Lana back on. Perhaps thinking enough time for 2 goes. If this attempt doesn't pull off.
Yeah.
And we're just taking some time, obviously knowing the plus format well.
Mm.
Probably go pretty close to the clock ending, you'd think.
This transition, they transition through these two tasks really well. I guess a lot of short footing on those tiny jibs. Nice.
And unfortunately, Matt just struggling a lot more with this move here than Max did.
Ah, yeah. Oh, no, that's devastating.
But there's still a little bit of time. See if Lana's going to go. Not even any time to chalk up. Unfortunately, Emma just missing that rock over extension as well.
Yeah.
Taking a bow to the crowd.
All right, Lana, we are rooting for you. Rest if you need. Oh, their shoelaces have come undone, but that's okay.
Oh no, not the dreaded shoelay.
Unfortunately, no one is allowed to interfere, but I'm sure they can get this. Come on, Lana. Crowd cheering them on. Not quite trusting that foot there.
That was pretty exciting. Interesting to
Ooh, yeah.
see Emma did the toe hook and the release really quite easily, but just found the rock over there quite challenging.
Yeah.
And Maddie just really struggling to take that zone hold with the coordination to drop that foot and take the undercling at the same time. And heartbreaking for Lana to have about to see.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you don't have to watch it too many more times.
Oh.
Just missing the top, reeling the second hand in. Do you have to have both hands on the top hold and show control to the judge?
Yeah.
Such a long problem. You just grip strength is absolutely gone.
Yeah. I wonder if that was the same foot that slipped out from the volume there, because they had, I believe, their left foot on the volume on the flat part, but I don't know.
Not too sure.
All right, we've got Campbell coming out, got Judith, and got Red with the funky tights
Velcro.
and Velcro.
No shoelace issues.
Ah, you know, that's incredibly smart. If you're in a comp, get Velcro shoes or double lace. I've definitely learned to double lace my shoelaces. Oh,
Judith's very close. Definitely knows what to do, so just need to learn, get the muscle memory.
yep.
And can be very close too.
Mm,
About the same, really, as Judith.
I think he's confident in that move.
Red doing an
Ooh.
amazing wedge and getting their head just out of those two tusks.
Yeah, different approach to that transition there. All right, let's see if Campbell gets this rock over. Ooh.
It's a really hard timing move. Got to drop that high foot onto the volume, take the undercling at the same time as the foot making contact with the swooshy.
Mm. The swooshes. Swooshes.
Swooshy train.
Yeah. All right, Judith going for the left hand up instead of the right hand, which is what we've been seeing more.
Just skipping that little crimp, which I think probably helps pull you in over to that jug a little bit. So,
yeah.
But the athlete always knows what their body and mind is best for them. So let's have a look.
Not quite getting the going in very quickly for the next attempt. Come on, nice.
Judith just taking zone.
Beautiful. Got the zone. Looking very solid here. Push up. Alright, Judith trying to crimp the edge of the volume on the jumbo fins.
Watched Judith climb some of the qualifying slabs, the black ones yesterday.
Yeah.
And absolutely amazing balance. So I think this move's going to really suit.
Great. Well done, Judith. You talking about the ones on Graceland?
Actually, on the latte, it was on the latte wall,
Yeah,
one of the walls in the Urban Climb gym where we had the qualifiers.
I do remember that one. I did give it a few goes, but sadly kept jumping off because my shoes were too stiff. But I'm gonna go back and have another try. Should be up there for a while. All right, Campbell having another go. Nice. Almost getting it. 10 seconds.
Getting closer and closer. Last attempt probably for them both. One more for Campbell. So Campbell unfortunately not finding the timing on that move. The same as Maddie C. And Red pulling on as the clock hits 0. Or just before the clock hits 0.
Yep.
There it is.
They've got all the time they need, so they can just rest here, take it easy, see what they do. Oh, nice. Oh, that's okay, Red. So we haven't seen a top on GI2 yet. They look like they're having fun.
Getting the crowd really psyched up.
Yes.
Our next athletes.
We feel the psych. We feel the psych in here. Nice.
Just watching replay. Judith releasing the toe hook, jumping out.
So we've seen 2 tops on F2, no tops on M2, and no tops on GI2. Ooh. Now, when you get on this wall, will you time yourself like a competitor?
No.
I wonder if I should try that, you know? Put on a timer, try these climbs and see how I go.
It's definitely worth doing to appreciate how much
How much stress.
and pressure these athletes are under with the clock on and a lot on
Yeah.
the line. So something everyone should do. But I think the next few days I'll be resetting the gym. So
Yeah. I'll see how I go. I'm not very good in. I don't think I'd ever compete, but the social rounds are fun. I'll
Yeah.
wait until it's very quiet in the morning, put on my timer and see how I go. But
no one's watching.
No one is watching except for the cameras.
All right, so we're up to Lucy, Lulu, and Ben Abel coming out.
Yep.
Our 5th competitors for the second boulders. This round of second boulders brought to you again by Stacks Climbing.
Yeah, stacks.
See these awesome volumes that they've created for these boulder problems. New catalog stuff.
Now, I believe we don't get to keep these.
I'm not too sure actually.
Yeah. I heard something about having them borrowed. So we may not ever get to see them again.
We'll get some at some point.
Yeah. All right. Lucy brushing her problem herself.
And Ben straight on, knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, looking very confident.
One of the best coordination and slab climbers in the country for sure.
Yeah. I've been lucky to see him climb a little bit in person, which is very inspiring. Lucy, of course, being someone that we both work with, just Amazing climber. Wow.
She sticks the toe hook,
Yep.
but no reward for that move yet until you jump out to this point,
Nice.
and now she gets the zone.
Oh, just effortless. Looking like she's just chilling out, which is great. She looks so comfortable there.
And Lulu looking to top first
Oh,
tand.
yes! Getting the
Obviously,
crowd pumping.
no problem with the feet there on the tusk.
Great job, Lulu. First top on GI2. That's incredible. Well done. Yeah, they're very happy for sure. And they get a long time to rest, which is great. Okay, Ben has not been able to get the zone yet, but he's looking really comfortable on the first move.
Lucy is sort
Just-
of resting halfway on the problem,
Mm,
taking a shake out, getting a bit more chalk.
yeah, it's definitely strategy.
If you can hang out for that long, it's always
Oh.
good to do.
Yeah.
Ben's getting really close.
Ooh,
Really frustrating move, so hopefully it doesn't
come on.
get
Lucy.
to his head and he can keep it together. So you see Lucy very close to topping.
I wonder how stressful the cheering for the other climber is as well when you're climbing on something else. Well done, Lucy. That's great. She definitely looked incredibly comfortable on this climb, and you can tell it's from all the recent experience that she's had competing overseas and training.
So another male athlete really struggling to get this zone, which makes you think that getting this zone could be worth a lot
Yeah, so
for
far,
a podium.
yeah. So far, Max has been the one to get the furthest on this climb, which is incredible. Wow. That
Ben.
just
So close there. Using every muscle in his torso to try and stay on. Knows exactly where to land the foot now
Oh, yes.
and reels it in.
Very satisfying to watch. So good. Ooh, interesting. Ooh.
Okay, so 20 seconds to go. He's going to ask for a really quick brush.
Yep.
You have to think at this point it's all going into one final really good attempt. He's going to wait, get the crowd.
Nice. All right. So I think that didn't quite make it. We got a little bit of a lag, but that's okay.
But took the zone, which
Yeah.
Campbell and Maddie did not. So that's going to mean a lot moving forward into the next two boulders.
Definitely. Right. Last climber's coming out.
So our first top for the GI2, tusk to tusk.
Yeah.
Bear hug.
Ah, I see what they did there. So instead of shadow matching, they got their right foot over to the second tusk and then moved their left foot over to the
Yeah.
right jib. Their grip strength here is very strong. Yeah, that heel.
And can see Lulu competing in a lot of competitions before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So probably feeling a bit calmer
Yeah.
than some of the other GI athletes.
Oh, okay. We see Al already on M2, looking very comfortable. Oh, wow. Osha's already on her zone. I'm not surprised there. I've known her for quite a while. Oh, not quite a while, but I've seen her climb probably the most out of all the competitors here. So
Al really close. He definitely knows this move.
Fraser
root
is
setter.
on top.
And Fraser topped in first go.
I'm noticing that Fraser is an incredibly fast climber. Osh has got her top. Amazing. Well done, Osh.
So as the athlete now is Al, you're by yourself on the wall.
Yep. You
and
have
a
the whole
really
crowd's
tricky
attention.
move.
Yeah.
It's almost maybe more comfortable if you know another athlete's there near you.
Yeah. But now they're all cheering for Al. Come on, Al. Yes.
And making it look really easy there.
Yeah. Has Al competed in much Boulderfests? Do you know?
Many,
Many?
yeah, a few, and a lot of competition climbing in general. World Cups, many nationals.
Oh, no, that's okay. You're only halfway, Al. You've got.
Only 25, but very experienced.
He's 25.
I think so, don't quote me on that. Somewhere around there.
I know he's young.
More than 20, less than 30.
Yeah. I thought he was younger than me. But yeah.
It'll be interesting to see, having worked out this move, whether once you've worked it out, it comes quickly again, or it still takes a few goes to get back in.
Yeah. Because that move to the zone just looks like the hardest part of it.
Hard to say. We haven't seen the top being
Yeah.
attempted too much yet.
Yeah. Max just made it look too easy.
Yeah, it's interesting with this style of really delicate slabs and low percentage movements. Max being Youth A17 and climbing in the gyms that actually set it a lot these days, those style of moves. He can practice it a lot. Whereas if you're maybe more like Matty C, no disrespect to the great man, but when they grew up climbing in Australia, they didn't have all that much opportunity for those moves. So.
True. Yeah, the new volumes as well. I'm not sure how much volumes were around or what variety of volumes were around back then as well.
Oh, volumes didn't exist. Al sticking it.
Nice.
Just
Alright.
making awesome little piano match there.
Ooh,
And have one more attempt.
Alright, this is the last attempt for M2.
Crowd wants the top.
Oh, got a bit of lag there. But we can hear the crowd. Oh,
And Al, I think, just missing the top there.
oh no.
It's a little sad when a boulder goes not topped
Yeah.
in a competition. But
Alright.
the opposite's when boulders are getting lots of tops. It's not so exciting either. So
True. If anybody gets M2 in the next coming week, however long it's there, I'd love to see a video. Fraser just gunning it up there. It must have been their handmade shirt.
Yeah.
Giving them all the power they need.
Okay, so we've got our first athletes coming out onto our third boulder problems.
Ooh, exciting.
Did you get to look through these earlier with the route setters?
Yes. Yes. Now, GI3 is a little bit of a coordination at the bottom. It's quite tricky transition to the top, which is a little bit more slabby. And I believe that they actually tweaked this just before the finals. So they had it set up and then they tried it again tonight when they put it back on the wall, but they decided to tweak it. So that's quite interesting. And I'm really intrigued to see why, but I'll get that info later on. Cool. Ooh, Murphy trying to static it, which we'll see if it can be done.
And we've just picked up our shot of Sarah. Sorry there. So we've been told this one's quite dynamic as well, coordinated. So it should take a few goes to learn.
Yep.
The athletes.
Yeah, this boulder problem F3 is definitely a huge coordination problem as well. And oh, incredibly close there. Sarah is looking quite strong. I believe that they will get this coordination move. Murphy's jumping back on. Let's go, Sarah. Oh, again, super close. Cool. All right, they're at their halfway point now. Yes. All right, Sarah's got the zone. Only one move away from the top. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Looking. Oh, no. Unfortunately, that is not a top, but she's got the zone. She knows the move. Just needs to hold it for 3 seconds. Probably rushed a little bit there. All right. Ooh. Murphy's getting closer and closer to that coordination move, but it is quite tricky.
Yeah, you have to run really fast across that wall.
Yeah, and far. Very far. Come on, Sarah. Nice. Now she knows what to do, so hopefully she will take her time.
Find this opposition.
Yeah. Nice. Oof.
Now that's going to be interesting. See what the judges
Yeah.
deem, whether there was enough control.
That's definitely clutch there.
That's as borderline as they get.
Yeah.
Oh, Murphy getting really close.
Yep. Although very exciting to have a clutch moment like that because
Not if you're judging and you have 1,000 people screaming at your decision.
and not if you're the athlete,
Yeah.
but all right, Murphy, come on.
So Sarah must have been awarded, having not pulled on again.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. She did look very controlled in that top move, so but possibly they'll still deliberate and watch back. Another little look at our sponsors there. Stacks Climbing, thank you for your volumes. Actually, did you get a chance to Go to rock therapy? Get a massage?
Not this weekend, but I usually go and see Jack or Bo.
Yeah.
They're amazing, and being climbers themselves, they know exactly. You walk in and like, oh, you've been rocking over, haven't you?
Yeah.
Then they fix you.
Yeah. I've been hearing some really great feedback and, just everyone loving their treatments this weekend. Oh, we finally get a first look at M3, which is another beautifully made wooden boulder problem, but incredibly hard.
So Anna lining up to jump here.
Ooh, trying a bump.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see whether that move has to be done by continuing onto the second hold, or some of them will be able to hold the first piece.
Now, I'm not sure if M3 is also non-textured, but it does look very smooth. I guess an homage to climbing on a woody.
I like this boulder. It's like made from whatever's lying around in the workshop
That's so
up the
sick.
back.
Yeah.
Again, trying to recycle, reuse bits from our wall builds.
Yeah, we can still climb on wood, not just plastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely do miss wooden holds. Oh, incredible.
Now sticking the
Coordinate.
zone.
Yeah.
I think third attempt. Second or third.
All right. Ooh, not quite getting that weight over to the left as much. She's still very much to the right. But now she knows what to do. I think Jordan is doing quite well at their attempts on this GI3 problem. Oh, Max pulling on super hard. Nice. All right, come on, Jordan, you got this. Trying to take it quite slowly.
Definitely a hard move to do slow. The
Yeah.
depth and angle on those footholds is really hard to stand on.
Yeah.
Almost have to, like, when you're jumping between rocks or skipping over, move really quick.
Ooh. And I'm finding it hard to replicate her catch there. Looking at her hand. Hopefully it's okay.
This M3 just looks nasty.
Yeah.
Really hard. It's going to separate who's got the power, I think.
Actually, that's the zone there. I think that's a pinch block made out of layers of wood.
It didn't look too in-cut, just quite pinchy.
Yeah. Nice.
Kind of sticking again. Hopefully she can find this opposition like Sarah did. So place that right foot on the zone and push. Max getting a little further, but...
All right, Anna.
Okay.
One move away from the top. Let's go. Very, very close. Oh, not quite making it.
Unfortunately.
That's all right. Yeah, M3 looks brutal. Yes. Crowd's getting psyched up for the next set of climbers, which will be Emma Horan, Lana, and Maddie C.
Now I've got a feeling about M3 for Maddie. It's going to suit his insane grip strength.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never seen someone crush just outdoor rock so hard before.
True.
Just watching some replays now.
All right, he is scoping the route. Ooh, some stroke. Oh, Emma on this coordination problem. Let's see how she does.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah. And Lana is just scoping out their steps on the map before they jump on, which is quite smart actually. Trying to figure out what works best for them.
Which footwear?
Yeah. And obviously, wow, Maddie C. All right, you are right. He's doing.
That is his forearm, not his leg. You're saying that. Right.
It's quite a compliment. It's your forearm, not your leg. But you're right. He is crushing it on M3. Looking strangely comfortable.
Emma close as well then. It'll be interesting to see if Emma changes to flick to the second piece, just to drag the weight a bit further across the volume.
Mm. All right, Lana getting back on. GI3, let's go. Actually making it quite a far way to the left, but they just need to grab the hand and stop. Come on, Lana. Making it look really fun, like hopping rocks, like you said earlier. Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm not sure how Maddie's hanging on there. Not sure if it's smart to hang on there if you've lost your foot.
True.
Just absolutely drain the forearms.
All right, Emma. That was a lot closer. She's got this. Hopefully Matt can get the next move on this. See, he looks really strong.
Yeah, well, given so far no tops in the men's round, every zone is worth a lot.
Yeah.
This one looks like it could be worth the most. And knowing that he didn't take the second zone, he'll be really wanting to get this one.
So far, he's gotten quite close to the zone.
And we're getting
Oh.
really close. Lana is making the distance. Just needs to find a way to grab the hold, kick the foot out and stop.
Yeah.
Ninja kick.
Ninja kick. All right, Emma. Oh, not quite getting the left foot down on the volume to stop. All right, jumping on. Let's go, everyone. Ah, damn. This has been a brutal round for all competitors.
What do you think? Hardest set of boulders across all three?
So far, yeah. I'm not sure if they've said it in a way that it gets harder each round, but so far the third round has been the most brutal in my opinion. Especially with the males category being on the roof and not having any volumes to make it easier, sadly.
So far, just for a score update, we've got Ben leading with 2 zones. got, as we just look to get some score coming into us now, got Fraser and Lulu tied in our GI, and Sarah Reynolds number one position at the moment, but with
Yeah.
obviously still some very strong athletes to come.
Yes. Wow. Campbell getting the zone very easily there. Looking so strong. That pinch strength. Oh, yes. Incredible. Okay. Campbell has done very well. I'm really happy to see him top M3.
First shot, I think.
Yeah. Which is huge for him. And here we were thinking.
I'm going to try and do some maths and see where that
Yeah.
potentially will put him or make it really hard for the other athletes to catch him with only one boulder to go.
Yep.
2 for obviously a few more athletes.
All right, Red having a go at staticking, doing a rock over rather than walking over. And Judith not quite getting the coordination there. It's okay, come on, Red. Yes! Okay, Red looked very solid on that. Nice.
Judith taking the zone.
All right, looking solid there.
Okay, that was
And-
epic.
Yeah.
Just needs to find perfect body position here.
Yeah, this bit looks incredibly tough to control. That elbow is bending. Probably. Come on, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
like we saw with Sarah
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. That last match looks incredibly hard. If you're going to try this problem, remember to stretch. Remember to stretch before you try this problem because it's a bender. Having a little bit of a rest, and Judith is getting back on. Let's go, Judith. Ooh, that's okay. Red is comfortably on the zone.
So first,
Looking for a top there. So close. Come on. All right, we have a first top for the GI3. And Red is looking incredibly happy, as they should be. And Judith trying to get the top for F3. Come on. Trying to get a little bit higher, going for the underhand. Nice.
takes the top.
Yay!
Whatever body position works there.
Yeah. That was incredible effort trying to go under rather than over, which makes sense. So we saw 3 tops. Well, all 3 tops. The males, GI, and F.
Yeah.
All 3 topped.
First time for the comp tonight, for the final.
Yeah. That's exciting. All right, we have Lulu back on. Very intrigued to see how they do this one.
So Judith's moved into first place with 3 tops just then.
Nice.
But obviously still some very strong athletes to come.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we've got Lucy and Ben Abel. Ooh. See if Lucy can. Ooh, that's okay. So Lulu looks pretty solid. They almost had that left hand solid there, but not quite getting it. Must be incredible to be in the back, just hearing to the crowd roaring over the other athletes as well. That would definitely make me so nervous.
Yeah, I think pretty nerve-wracking, depending on the crowd reaction, what you can read from it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that plays in their performance, if they know that the last person has either finished or they don't get that reaction, if that makes them believe that maybe the problem's really hard.
Lulu's
Ooh.
sticking the jump
Nice.
and taking the zone.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, looking very comfortable there, Lulu. And very close to the top.
Lucy getting really close. And Lulu takes the top.
Well done, Lulu.
So Lulu topped all 3 boulders so far.
That's incredible.
Ben just going to take a little bit of a rest, get some power back. Really taxing on the forearms.
Yeah.
Move to the zone.
They've also been climbing all day yesterday. So I wonder, ooh, nice, Lucy. Getting the zone. I wonder how you would gauge, like, how hard do I climb today in order to get to the finals, but also conserve energy for finals.
Yeah, it's hard. I think you just keep the
Ooh.
goal just getting to the finals.
Yeah.
And then recover overnight, hopefully as best you can. Sleep well, eat well, stretch. All these athletes have their routine.
Works well for them.
So Lucy taking the zone, which is exciting. Keeps her in the running.
Yeah. Sadly, slipped off the volume while going for the top. Oof, not quite getting that again.
But enough time for 1 or 2 more goes. So
Yeah.
hopefully you can take the top.
Got about 15 seconds to go. Oof. She's losing a bit of energy there. Alright, gonna jump on. Alright. Decided to jump on for one last go. Yes! Alright. Alright, Lucy. We got this. You got this. Just having a bit of a break there, which is smart. Ooh. Trying to figure out what the best option is to get to this top hold there.
It's such a risky move as well, and the clock's already hit 0, so nerve-wracking for Lucy.
Oh, amazing.
She hits it
Yes.
and tops
Yes.
after
well
the clock's
done.
hit 0.
That's
Amazing.
yeah, she's very happy. She's very happy about that. Oh, yeah. She's glad she jumped on for that last attempt. Yeah, my heart was pounding very, very, very fast.
Okay, so it's hard to keep track,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm fairly sure that Lucy may have just jumped over Judith on attempts,
Yes.
with both having 3 tops.
Yeah, I think it was a smart move for Lucy. You could tell that she was really taking her time with the climbs, resting where she could rest, even in the earlier boulder problems. This last move here, incredible power, nice. All right, hopefully we get to see a top from Fraser on this GI3 problem. They've been doing incredibly well so far, sending everything so quickly. Wow.
So Osh just absolutely monstering that zone there
Yep.
with so much confidence and perfect technique.
Ooh.
Just missing the top. Looking really confident.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Fraser lining up. Run
Ooh.
across the wall.
Nice.
Skipping the first foot. That was cool.
Hopping. Hopping.
Triple jump-esque.
All right.
Shout out to Com Games. Okay, Al
Nice.
trying to bicycle that little footer at the start. Looks insanely hard to get your feet to work in that section.
Come on now.
Okay, so it's really close with Lulu, obviously, and Fraser, both having top the previous
Yep.
problems.
Wow.
So attempts is really going to matter here.
Yes. Now
Osh
Fraser
just missing that top again.
has got the zone and now inching their way to the top. And looking quite comfortable there.
Just needs to keep it steady. There's actually no texture on that top hold.
Oh, it's one of those.
You know, the one that's got like absolutely, it's just shiny.
Yep. That's just mean. Nice. Fraser, incredible. I think that was their maybe third or fourth.
Third or fourth, somewhere around that. And I think potentially just a little bit faster than Lulu, but we'll get an updated scorecard hopefully really soon. Osh just smashing that move again.
Yeah. All right, come on, Ish. Oh,
Come on, Osh. Still plenty of time.
yeah, plenty of time.
So
So-
much experience coming into this move.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to see another top on M3. Al is looking really strong on this.
Come on now.
Come on now. Oh, foot slipping there. Osh again, making this move look super easy. Looking really solid on. Ooh, very different approach to this top
Yeah.
section.
Different footer.
Interesting. But will it work? No. Going for the same approach, but this match looks a bit tricky.
Just taking time.
Yes, just get comfortable there.
As comfy as.
It doesn't look comfortable, but oh. And instinct will want to tell you to try to get your hand a bit lower on that top hold, but it's
Got 3 seconds to jump on. Al calling it quits to save some energy for the fourth.
yeah. Unlucky.
It's just missing.
Yeah, spent a lot of time compressing into that top hold.
There's our sponsors again on screen. Livestream brought to you from Butora. Arcteryx, Ether, giving us the drinks tonight.
Yep, they are really good. I'm having the raspberry seltzer. And at home, I actually have the raspberry and pavlova seltzer. which sounds really wild. I haven't opened it yet.
They do have just a lager and a pale ale as well. They've
Yeah,
got everything.
yeah. Ginger beer. Actually, had a chance to go have a tasting at Ether to try everything, but I don't know much about beer. I just know that they taste like beer, and
Yeah.
they all taste a little bit different. But really incredible drinks. Everything is sourced locally as much as possible, and they're really passionate about what they do.
And we saw Arc'teryx on the screen there as well,
Yeah,
who we're super, super lucky to have as a sponsor for this con. Been
yeah,
making amazing outdoor equipment in apparel and harnesses and backpacks for a very long time now.
yep. If anyone isn't aware, we had a shirt changing challenge, which gave you the opportunity to win harnesses from Arc'teryx. I believe some staff members got the record for that. We also had some prizes by Arc'teryx, some chalk bags, which were really, really nice. Really nice. So hopefully some of you got to grab some of those. And some Arc'teryx caps. One all black one and one that was like a tan pale color, which was really nice. Oh, I gave that to somebody who won the cliff bar eating competition. But it took like a minute and 10 seconds because they're so dense.
It's like Wheat Bix Challenge, Cliff Bar Eating Challenge.
Yeah. All right.
We've got
Cool.
one more boulder to go.
One more boulder to go. No. So, round 4. I didn't get a good look at the female round 4 problem, but the GI problem, we're going to be seeing some new holds as well. They are yellow and they're called ready holds, also from Stacks. It's pretty much a straight up dyno, so that's going to be really fun to watch.
It's going to be cool. And a lot on that 4th GI problem because I'm pretty sure that they're tied at the moment on tops and attempts for everything. So let's see what happens between Fraser and Lulu here.
Yeah. The top section is also quite slopey, so if slopes are not in your strong suit, that might be
And we've got our competitors back now.
nice. Are you a sloper man, Dan?
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely. If you grow up climbing in Queensland, you have to get pretty good at slopers
Oh,
pretty
really?
quick.
Why is that?
That's just the type of rock in the outdoors. There's a lot of slopers.
Oh, actually, I did notice that in Tui's. There were a lot of slopey top outs.
Yeah, definitely everywhere. All the volcanic in the beautiful Sunshine Coast Crags, Mount Coolum, lots of slopers.
Still yet to go out to Coolum, but I'm really keen on it. Ah, awesome. We get to see the really lovely crossover of F2 with the M1 motor problem.
Okay, so Sarah. Speaking of Coolum, this is our segue. Coolum-esque volume stack. Very 3D climbing.
Yep.
Super cool. The female athletes get to climb what the male athletes climbed in the first boulder,
Yeah.
but in reverse, which is something
Yeah.
we've never had before.
It's called X formation, and they share the same zone as well,
That's cool.
which is so cool. I don't think we've ever really seen that in a comp climbing before. That's
I haven't seen it.
yeah.
Pretty cool, pretty creative.
Yeah. All right, this dyno being a bit of a problem here.
Okay, so Sarah back onto the stalactite prismy trapezoid stacks volume.
Again, like,
Gel root setters of, I'm not sure how they put that together, but pretty awesome.
yeah. I'm wondering if you can. Obviously, you can't use the M1 start hold, or can they?
So technically, in this format, you can use anything that you can reach after you've started the boulder problem
Okay.
and pulled on with placing a limb on each one of those 4 bits of tape that are attached to the holds. Then you can use anything that you can reach. So they've taken obviously a calculated go at just giving both the male and the female athletes everything in this awesome overhanging face here.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
But they've done it so incredibly well in that it's still a very hard problem to solve. Even with so much available to them, it's still incredibly tough on the athletes.
There's a huge amount of surface area to explore and try to understand really quickly.
Yeah.
So it's a problem where you feel with a bit more time and the next day, these athletes would definitely will get through.
Oh, absolutely.
Sarah just not able to pull over to the zone. Murphy, maybe their last attempt.
Oh,
Sarah just pulling on.
nice. One last attempt for Sarah. Murphy sadly not getting enough height to get onto those ready holds. Ooh, different approach here. Getting quite horizontal.
Searching for the knee bar, but just didn't fit the gap.
That's okay. I'm sure we'll see Sarah in the next coming days trying to figure this out.
So I'm fairly sure Sarah ends the competition in 4th, which is an awesome result.
Yeah.
It's moved from 6th up to 4th on the final, so I'm sure she'll be really some mixed emotion right now, but ultimately really proud.
Definitely we're seeing Jordan here. Jordan, Anna, and Max. Oh, we get to see this beautiful orange, very intense looking coordination climb.
I think this will suit him.
Wow.
Like a 4-move dyno.
Very, very dynamic climber. He's looking quite psyched on it there.
Almost ended in the crowd.
Yeah. So the only comment I got for M4 was from Genya saying that it's just wildly coordinated. Wow, Max getting very close on this. Anna getting the zone. Well done. She pulled up though. Nice. All right, she's definitely got the zone there. Just needs to find a way up and left on this.
So interesting in the 4th boulder, the athletes don't know that Anna right now is climbing for, still hard because there's potentially a podium spot on the line.
Wow. This looks incredibly tough trying to get past the zone little cage there that they've created. All right, Max. Getting quite close, but not quite hitting it. That last hold.
Anna's been on for about a minute.
Yeah, just
30.
fighting. Nice.
Oh, Jordan getting really close to the dino.
Anna's still fighting, getting a bit higher. Nice.
Anna bridging here,
Yay.
which will take a little bit of weight out of the arms, which is
Yeah.
definitely what she wants right now.
Oh, well done.
We've been on for almost 2 minutes.
Oh, not quite getting the dino on the GI4 there by Jordan. And Anna,
And
just one last push to the top, and she's got it.
just taking the time because it's worth a lot, this top.
Definitely. Come on, Max. All right. Oh, shaky legs there. The longer you stay, the more fatigued you get. We're just going to shake out a bit. Let's see if she can push up onto that top. Nice. That's great. So Anna's got the top there on the F4, which is amazing for her. Was that? That was second attempt? Possibly.
Fairly sure.
Yeah.
First or second. Max just getting closer to learning this move.
Yeah.
Needs to probably pull hips into the wall a little bit harder just before the final hold because your body's being thrown off the wall. Probably going to make that adjustment now.
Yeah. Incredibly hard move to replicate again and again. But you could tell that he was getting closer each time. Oh, looking really disappointed there, but incredible effort. Well done to Jordan as well. So the overall vision for the final problems was puzzles and mysteries, which was the theme for this year's Boulder Fest. And surely enough, yes, they all look mysterious.
So Anna just jumping Sarah there to go into 4th place.
Nice.
Unfortunately, couldn't make the podium even with that awesome top there.
Yeah. But very, very close one. All right, we're going to have our third set of climbers coming out very soon.
Okay, so our second athlete's coming out. Got a little bit of a delay, probably just for our judges and timer to get back in sync before we go.
I think there's been some blood on the wall, sorry.
Oh,
Getting some cleanup done. Kenya helping out with
headset has come out to do a little bit of cleaning.
thank you, Kenya. The setters have done such an incredible job this week. Stripping and setting all week. I'm sure they're very, very proud of their work. But more to be done. It's not over yet.
Yeah, then never happy until it's all finished. And
It's all sent. Yeah. All right, we're going to be seeing Emma next. Emma Horan, Lana, and Maddie C. That's what you call it.
So I'm not sure how long this will take to clean up, but just do a little bit of a podium check at the moment. So Campbell with one top in first place for the men and 2 zones. Ben with 2 zones. Maddie C with 1 zone. And obviously less attempts to take that zone, so sitting in third at the moment. Lucy Sterling in first, Judith Carroll in second, and Ocean third at the moment, but obviously still a few to climb, so
Yep.
going to be an exciting finish actually for all of our competitors. And the big showdown for Lulu and Fraser in the GI competition as well.
I think they will be.
I'm
Very-
fairly sure they're dead tied
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. That's going to be
For
our
attempts.
clutch situation that we need.
Yeah. And
Our,
I'm not sure if they will both know as well. So
Probably not.
no, they'll know that they're very close, having topped everything, but
Yeah.
not that they're tied. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have
Oh,
to
what-
come out and just hit this dino and stick it. And
They just go behind isolation and just I topped everything. Psych each other out.
no, I think they'll be
Quite respectful.
they'll be lovely to each
No.
other.
Yeah. No, have we haven't seen a top for GI4 yet, have we? No.
No, unfortunately, the dino's proving to be pretty hard at the moment.
Yeah. Haven't seen a zone for GI4 yet.
No,
Haven't seen a zone for M4.
that looks insane to get that zone.
Yeah.
Like a 5-move dino across the wall.
Yeah. And that's all it is, just a wildly coordinated dino. So if that's your thing, go try it. It looks amazing. And please video it for us so we can put it on the beta channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with these final boulders.
Hmm.
Obviously, the head setters will have a plan for whether they stay up or they go. They haven't announced it actually. I think
Oh.
what's happening. I think all the qualifiers are definitely staying up, but
Yeah.
there's sort of 2 camps. I'm not sure which you sit in. One is that the final should go, and it makes it extra special. It's impermanent. No one else gets to try it, and it's great for the athletes.
Oh,
And
that
we've
would
just
be a
cut
shame.
back.
Nice. Ready to hop on. Right.
Lana sticks the
Ah.
dino for the first time on the 4th GI boulder. Seems to
Yeah.
take this zone and does.
They look very comfortable with the dynamic movements.
Emma looking awesome on this big volume.
Nice.
Really strong.
Lana's got the top there. Very, very quick. Just under 45 seconds. Incredible effort. Now, let's see how Maddie C goes on the coordination. I'm not sure if coordination is his style. What do you reckon?
I don't want to put the hoodoo on him, but this would be.
We will say yes. It is.
Yeah,
You
Maddie's
can do
got
this. You got this, Maddie C. We believe in you and your luscious locks.
Looking good.
Let's go.
He definitely digs in hard, even if it's not something that will suit him, and pull it out.
Which is probably why he's here. Hey. Just trying everything. 100%.
Emma sort of has taken the zone, and similar to where Anna was trying to figure how to wedge into this gap that's on the wall here.
Yeah, she looks very controlled. Just trying to contort herself up in this wedge. Nice. Looking good. All right, Maddie C. Pulling up that third one.
Unfortunately, Emma just falling off there, but still enough time.
Yeah. And it looked like she was quite comfortable in that spot and maybe just slipped out or just got tired. I wonder if her arms are okay because she's got them both strapped. Getting a breather. Getting ready to jump back on. Got a minute to go for this round. Let's go. Ooh.
Maddie just taking an attempt to just learn his trajectory.
Ooh. It's okay.
Definitely a crowd favorite. You can hear the crowd cheering him. He's been climbing at Urban. I think he's been climbing about 20 years now.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. You said from a very young age?
Yeah, he came up in the Geckos, Goannas, Spiders program here. I think probably around 2005.
Oh, wow.
Peter Barrett as his coach still
Yeah.
works with us.
Yeah, shout out to Peter. We love you. You're an incredible coach, teacher, illustrator, no, writer. So time has passed the 4 minutes, but Emma is back on her problem. Just trying to get past this little contraption, but has the zone on this before.
Emma can take as much time as she wants here. It's obviously like a really grueling position to be in.
Yeah.
Trying to wedge and move slowly through this gap. She's going to fight really hard.
She's definitely got the fight. It's just, it doesn't look like a great wrist spot. Come on. Come on, Em. Come on. No.
Fortunately, just couldn't get that one done.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, just a legend of Australian climbing.
Yeah. Yeah, Emma's definitely a legend. That was some incredible climbing. Really awesome to see Lana top that GI4 as well. Very quickly. How are we looking? Nice. Cool, we got red coming out. Just noticed that they've also got straps on their wrists. It's cool. Funky rainbow colors.
So Judith currently in second place for the females, and same 3 tops as Lucy, just different attempts at the moment to take those tops.
Yeah.
So it's going to be absolutely climbing solidly on this 4th boulder, like it means everything.
Yeah. Making the zone look super easy.
And Red just smashing the top.
Yes. They look really happy about that. That was really, really
Big fist bump
quickly
for
as
the
well.
crowd.
Yes.
Campbell currently our male leader, winning the comp at the moment. That was a pretty solid attempt there, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very close to going around that big volume stack there and taking that zone.
Ooh.
Just takes a lot of attempts to work out these really coordinated jumps.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
looks like Campbell's, we spoke about this a bit earlier in the day, whether you could stop on
Yeah.
that hold and not have to continue your momentum around the corner. It looks like Campbell's, I reckon he's going to do it.
We have faith. Come on, Campbell. That was very impressive. Oh,
Getting closer.
yeah. My palms are sweaty watching them try that. All right, Judith again, getting to the zone relatively easily. Let's just see if she can get to the next hold. All right, Campbell. All right, he's attempting to go to the next hold on the volume there instead of trying to stop on the one before. All right, let's go. Not quite getting it that time. They've got just a minute and a half to go. Ooh, Campbell's getting closer this time.
Changed his method.
Yeah.
Just seeing probably how good that hold is around the corner there.
Yeah.
Weighing up the options probably. Judith just coming off that attempt. Athletes are absolutely exhausted after a huge day yesterday and now on the fourth boulder. It's a big ask, these boulders. But they're amazing. They're going to give it everything all the way to the end.
Absolutely. Come on. Yeah, Campbell's definitely getting closer on that zone hold. But again, the tiredness setting in. This is their last boulder problem. They can't give up. Come on.
Oh,
that was clutch.
that was a really good angle there, seeing the zone.
Yeah.
It's quite in cut, but you've just got so much speed, momentum coming in. Hard to stop.
Come on. Again, sadly, that was time. Judith is still on her problem, fighting her way up this volume diamond. Come on, Judith.
So Campbell still in the lead as he walks off as well.
Nice. But we still have 2 athletes to come up still, so we'll see. Hopefully, keep his number 1 position. Nice. Judith's trying to wrestle her way up. I think there's a little bit of a pocket. Oof, no. It's hard to see from camera, but there might be a little bit of a pocket there between the big hold and the volume. Or maybe another hold, I couldn't quite tell, but recap. I believe it was Red's flash attempt.
So
As
as
well.
we saw Judith take the zone, so that should push Judith into first place. There's still 2 athletes to go.
Yeah. Red is very psyched. All right, we have Lulu on the screen, and then Lucy Sterling and Ben Abel coming up for the next set of athletes.
Okay, so not sure if Lulu knows, but Lulu basically needs to definitely flash this boulder to keep the pressure on Fraser because they're tied.
Oof.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness!
Wow.
And Ben's just
Incredible work
done
from Ben.
M4 zone
I'm sure the
First
crowd
go,
went wild.
and just balancing over to take the top, and he takes the top on M4 in one go.
Wow. That was very impressive.
That was amazing. And Lulu doing
Yes.
as they
Well
need to do and
done.
taking the top first go as well. And now Lucy's suddenly like, okay, maybe I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So 2 flashes. Wow, my heart stopped beating for a second there.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means for the men's comp, but I'm going to do some,
Quick maths.
yeah.
All right, Lucy.
Or
You
people just
got
text me,
this.
help me.
Yes, if people text Dan Gordon quickly and tell him what's going on. Oh, Lucy's trying to figure out this. Nice. Oh, almost. She's having a look at the time. She had a little bit of a hand slip on the volume, but still stayed on the wall, which is great. Still on her flash attempt. Wriggling herself up. Trying to get some more chalk. You got this, Lucy.
So if Lucy tops, obviously she can't be beaten by Osh. She wins. Can't be caught with what would be 4 tops.
Ooh. Yeah. She's trying everything she can think of here, but it looks grueling. So far, we've only had 1 top on F4. Still fighting super hard. Yes, getting to the next hold. Now it's dual text, so that palm down is not going to be nice.
They have to be really careful, the athletes.
Yeah. I believe you want less chalk on dual text, right? To get a better grip on that rather than more chalk. So we'll see.
I don't know. Just don't get to climb on the shiny parts very often, so I'm not sure what's best.
Wow. Okay, trying a different method
Gonna
here.
face out to the crowd.
Nice.
the top. And Lucy's got 4 tops and
And
wins the
yes.
female comp.
And the crowd goes wild. Incredible. That was amazing. We see a lot of hands going up, clapping for Lucy. I'm sure she's really happy with that. That was incredible. All right, some recaps on Judith's attempt and Campbell's attempt on the 4th round problems.
Which were the athletes before what we just
Yeah,
had, but
yeah, that's fine.
watch them
Get
again.
to see him again. So this is the last set of athletes. Exciting! It's almost over. No. This is going to be clutch for Fraser, I believe. You mentioned that.
Yeah, Fraser has to flash it to remain tied for first with Lulu.
So how does that work if they do tie?
I'm not too sure. So if they go to qualifying countback from yesterday, Fraser obviously qualified in pole position number 1.
Yep.
So Fraser could be the winner,
Or
but
would they
I
go by
didn't
time?
read the law book for Boulder
The
Fest
T's and C's.
particularly
Yeah.
well this year.
Maybe it's the
But-
time of attempts.
No, it's
No?
generally from previous rounds,
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue.
or maybe they'll share it.
Maybe they share it. Yeah, that would be awesome. But look, that was incredibly easy for Fraser. They made that look like a breeze.
Well climbed all night from Lulu and Fraser.
Yeah, incredible climbers. Oh, Al trying this wildly coordinated move.
I'm not sure what we saw. I'm still processing Ben's flash. That was insane
Just a lot of power.
and perfect timing.
Yeah, incredibly well coordinated. Just
Now, hopefully, Al's not thinking it's over, and he knows it's been a hard round for all the men, and there's still a podium on offer for him, even with just taking one top. So he's going to keep going really hard to the end.
come on, Al. Pippin's rooting for you. Watching from
That's
home.
Al's puppy.
Yeah. Sorry. Al has an incredibly adorable new puppy named Pippin. If you ever see Pippin around the gym, feel free to say hi.
Oh, really close to holding on. Named after Lord of the Rings Pippin or basketball Scotty Pippen?
I didn't
I was
ask.
thinking about that the other day.
Oh. I'm sure it's a Lord of the Rings.
We'll find out later.
Surely, yeah. We'll ask them. All the attention is on Al again.
Crowd trying to will him to do this move.
Yeah.
It's usually a style Al's really, really good at. So he's definitely got it. It's within him to do the move. Just whether he can piece it together quickly and under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So we didn't see Osh come out for F4.
See if we can get some information on that.
Yeah, I wonder if it was that shoulder move at the end of
Could be.
F3. I saw her doing a little holding her left shoulder from the previous problem, so possibly it was that, but looks like she's not out to compete. Oh.
Let's hope it's not too bad.
Yeah, might be a smart move to not continue to climb. Oh, Al's getting really close on this, but
The cameraman's going to have to move back a bit.
really pushing on time though. He's just got 20 seconds.
Two more attempts. Or hopefully only one.
Oh,
And he lands
incredibly
it.
controlled.
He's just got to keep it together.
Oh.
Go.
Jump
Get back
on, jump on,
the
jump
boulder
on.
out.
Nice.
Oh. And just too much pump there
Yeah.
to stick it again.
That second last attempt he went incredibly slow and really took his time pulling over
Absolutely perfect.
and almost grabbing the zone with two hands at the same time. That was really cool. Totally different to how Ben caught that.
So we've just been told that unfortunately Osh did pull out hurting a shoulder. So hopefully not too bad and just precautionary, but
Yeah.
fingers crossed it's the last thing we wanted to hear.
Hopefully it's not a serious injury and that she's just being smart about how she feels in the moment.
Okay, so watch some replays. So Lulu flashing the GI4. Lucy just navigating this really crazy prism here. And I think we missed even Ben's top of the M4 again there in the replay because he did it so quickly.
Too quickly. insane.
So, see how MC is going to work, throwing out lots of prizes from our sponsors to
Oh,
the crowd.
oh, somebody save me a clipper.
We're in another room, so we'll miss out.
Yeah. Look, I was eyeing the Arc'teryx caps. I really, really wanted one. They looked so sick. But that's okay. The crowd deserves it. Oh, got some kids in the audience.
Another replay coming to you of those
All right.
fourth boulders.
Pay attention to Ben here because this
Is how
Oh.
you dance. So our podium for the females looks like it's Lucy Sterling in first place, Judith Carroll in second place, Oceana McKenzie in third place.
nice.
And for our gender inclusive category, Fraser and Lucian tied exactly. So if they go to a count back, Fraser would be first, Lulu in second, and Red in third.
Nice.
And hopefully we just get this result through for the men now. So Ben Abel jumping up into first with that amazing flash on the M4 there, making it look really easy. So one top, three zones. Campbell Harrison, who climbed super amazing all night, especially on that third boulder. It was inspiring to watch.
Yeah.
With one top, two zones, and out early in third place with two zones, just grabbing that zone really late with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Pushed him up into third place. So it's never over, actually. Watching Al there on that last boulder, jumping up from fifth all the way to third just by taking one zone hold, which was amazing.
It definitely all counts. Seeing the athletes try 100% on every attempt and having your last or second last attempt being, the deciding factor, getting you into the podium. That is amazing. Well done to everyone, and I can't wait for the announcements. Woo.
So obviously the comp's not possible without the support and help and love of these sponsors on the screen here. So just to go through them quickly again, the live stream brought to you from Butora. Jay had the pleasure of meeting Matt from Butora Australia before. Arc'teryx, Ether Brewing, Stacks Climbing, who obviously you got to see a lot of tonight with the crazy volumes on the wall, especially in the second round.
Also, their logo is sick. Don't you reckon? Because the X stacks on top of each other.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Rock Therapy, who can piece you back together if you're feeling pretty sore after the competition this weekend, or if you do want any professional advice for your climbing niggles or stretching and mobility, or just massage or someone to talk to. They're really nice people.
It's incredible climb by Campbell. So Campbell was the only one to top this boulder. Hey?
Yeah.
Looking so strong there.
No one else actually looked quite close.
Yeah.
On that third men's.
Yeah. I'm sure he's really proud of that.
It was an amazing, inspiring send we'll be watching for years.
Yes.
And just quickly to wrap it up, a big shout out to the other supporting sponsors. So we've got K2, Scent Chalk, Pinnacle Sports, Cliff Bar, Black Diamond, and Outdoor 24. They do a huge amount to support the comp, so get out there and support them as well.
Yep, they have a lot of amazing products. A lot of the products that they have, we also stock in our pro shop, like the Botora shoes that we mentioned earlier. Thank you to all of the volunteers. Anyone that you saw and see in the pink shirts are all of the volunteers that helped out over the weekend. They've all been doing an incredible job of brushing all of the holds for you. So thank you to everyone in the pink shirts. All of the competitors, thank you for traveling all the way here to climb.
Make the event just what it is, just
Yeah.
awesome, special competition that we have every year and hopefully can continue to do for a long time to come.
Yep. Thank you to Urban Climb for hosting the event. And a big shout out to Byron and the Uncommon Ground team, which is our cafe. And happy birthday, Byron, as well. Today is his birthday. I'm sure you had an amazing day. Who else? We've got all of the setters. I'm sure you're very proud of them as well. They've been working incredibly hard all week, setting all week, pushing through their limits and pushing through the tiredness.
They bought us some pretty cool stuff tonight. Particularly love the stacks round, the wooden round as well, with the ode to sustainable reuse of materials. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Something different.
Incredibly creative setting as well with the crossover of the M1 and the F4. Zane for being the events coordinator of Boulderfest 2022. You've done an incredible job. Congratulations to you and the rest of the marketing team, including Jasmine, King Koi, Yanni, Jordan, Ola. All of you have done amazing. And to all of the staff. We also have some external staff members that made this event possible, including the live stream by Queensland Livestream. David Porsey and crew, thank you very much. This would not be possible without you all. And we have set in stone photography as well with Nathan McNeil. We have Dylan and the Twisted Pair production team. And we have some people that you may already know, Jason and Vincent from Sweetcar Studios. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
I have no idea. I'm sorry, Vincent. And I'm not super familiar with Susan Botting, but I think you are.
Head judge tonight.
Yeah.
Been doing it for years, and it's the hardest job, honestly.
Yes.
So thank you for doing it once again.
Yes. Really hard, especially in those clutch moments.
Yeah, the Sarah one, I was like, oh, Susan, I'm feeling for you.
Yeah. No, that's everyone. Thank you all. Thank you to everyone that came in to support the climbers and just to come and have a good time. So any of the spectators, also this event wouldn't be possible without you all as well. To come in to support your friends or family, anyone who climbed, or even just to see what was going on. To those friends that came in just to watch, grab your tickets next year. I know you're keen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks to the T-Rexes last night in the team event. It was amazing.
That was incredible.
There'll be photos to show you what we mean.
And videos of them bopping around in the gym, which was really adorable.
Overheating in plastic T-Rex suits
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Yeah. I would definitely try to strategize what would be better costume wise, because the onesies, too hot. T-Rex suits, too hot. I'm not sure when the winners are being announced. I think they should be fairly soon. I think the crowd's all standing up in anticipation.
Pretty big crowd tonight.
Yeah.
A couple of hundred.
They're all getting pumped up, setting the podiums for all 3 categories. I'm sure we've got some
People admiring.
Ballsy people trying to get on the problems, trying to pinch up that crazy wooden problem there. This is the time. This is the time to get psyched and get on the climbs as we wait for the climbers to come out.
So it'll just be judges going through and checking the scores are correct. Let's see.
Agreeing with
An-
everybody.
An appeal period. Hopefully, Ocean and Jesse are okay to pull out of the comp.
Yes. We wish you all the best. Your injury recovery. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's only just a small, minor niggle. Got a few people there checking out the tusks on the roof. Now when you see someone just standing right next to it, it is really large.
I wonder if they stack into each other, like putting away.
Surely. The only thing more annoying is not having the volumes stack on top of each other. Or when you have the same volume but inverted, so you can't stack them on top of each other. Yeah, that's what gets me.
So hopefully not too long, the podium's coming out. See some staff in the front there, people that make the competitions happen. And the photographer and someone jumping up to that pinch rail. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Who are you,
And
pinch
just
boy?
shaking his head like, no.
I thought you did pretty well.
Yeah.
And see Nathan from Set in Stone, who's been taking photos for these comps for the past decade. Check out his website. It's just amazing outdoor climbing photography as well.
Yeah, he definitely knows what's up.
If you want a really cool, inspiring shot to put on your wall, or someone to shoot you and your friends, you can do that too. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Great. When do you think you'll get on?
Honestly, don't know. Have
Tonight.
to recover from section that I had last night in the team event.
Yeah.
Pretty sore.
What was your team name?
The B Sharps, which was a Simpsons reference that
Yeah.
we went with.
Nice.
Absolutely no connection to the costume or the event at all, but I don't know.
Dressed up as Homer Simpson, or
We should have done that. We
Yeah.
decided to climb with a boulder pad on the back for
that was
2.5 hours.
How did that go? Safe landing?
Yeah, always pretty safe landing. Roll back, have a seat on your back whenever you wanted. But yeah, really sore in the shoulders from obviously like the pack hanging, the climbing pad hanging off the back. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, that would have definitely weighed you down, right?
Yeah, somehow I drew the like big Metolius trifold one.
Oh no.
There's like two bigger teammates, but oh well.
You can see Jasmine dancing there with the pole or mop.
A mop.
Yeah, nice. Got good moves.
So obviously everyone's heading to the bar, start partying, having a few
Yes.
drinks. There's lots of ether brewing around and on tap tonight as well.
There is a lot. I hear that I actually haven't tried, but I hear that the ginger beer is one of their top sellers. And honestly, the art is incredible as well. So you can have a look there. The ginger beer. These artists are incredible. We'll show you the Pinot Grigio sour as well.
It's pretty cool.
You can see, quite hard to see, but just incredible
How do they
craftsmanship.
make that? It's like wine and beer and sourness coming together.
Yeah. You can kind of see the grapes hanging out from the skull there. It's beautiful. Show you the raspberry seltzer. Completely finished that one off. That was really nice. What do you think of the ginger beer?
Really good.
Really good?
Very gingery,
Oh, yeah.
spicy.
They do also do like IPAs and
And they have a few
pale
non-alcoholics as
ales.
well.
They do, yes. I didn't quite get a chance to try the non-alcoholic ones, but they are, from what I've heard, quite good. This is the pale ale. Really cool skull in space kind of art on that one. Really awesome. And this is another Indian pale ale, which I don't know what the difference is because I don't drink a lot of beer, but I appreciate the art.
I think IPA is a bit stronger. That's about all I know.
Okay.
They're
I'll believe
definitely
you.
delicious.
I'll believe you. I'm gonna have a try of the ginger beer. I think Ola really likes this one as well. Shout out to Ola.
And by the way, we didn't just drink like a million beers.
No. No.
There's people outside our door actually. They want beer.
Come grab beer. We have extra.
I think we're going over to presentation and podium pretty soon. We're being told.
Amazing.
Should be an awesome way to wrap up the event.
Yep, I can see the lighting changing. Some funky colors getting up on the walls there. Cool.
We stalled amazingly, I think.
It's helped. It's great. It's my first time trying it. I can see Zane. Oh, and Alex. And Courtney. It's been amazing to catch up with all of the Melburnians again after 7 months of moving back to Brisbane.
We
It's
had
been
an
a very
awesome
lovely reunion.
turnout.
Yeah. Very lovely reunion. So glad to have.
Just the big comp family back together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big UC family from across state lines. And
Yeah.
it's pretty special. We've I was talking to Anna Davey yesterday how this comp's felt really like it's been obviously very hard the past 2.5 years to not just host comps, obviously, but to get to anyone else's comps if they were on. And
Right.
this one was one of the first where, yeah, we've just been able to have people come from all different parts of Australia, and people are like, oh, we haven't seen each other for like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's felt really, really warming, and I guess another piece of normalization in our lives to have people coming and being together.
I can see Sarah's partner in the crowd as well. I'm sure they're really proud of. I'm sure everyone's very proud of everyone who competed. Get
Hey
into the
everybody, if a
finals.
competitor still hasn't picked up
They're
their phone from
saying-
Orla, they should do so now. 'cause
Zane's
she's got one
done
left over.
amazing this weekend.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, competitors. Sarah, if you're in the building, can you come down to the front and talk to us, please? Thank you.
Wasn't a fan of this one. Delivery.
Come and gather in where you were before.
Yeah, I'll do. All right, everybody. Tonight was an incredible evening, but an incredible evening can't take place without the work of a lot of people. So Now we're going to do some thank yous to all of the amazing people and companies who made tonight happen. First up, we have the wonderful Queensland Livestream with David Pawsey and his crew. Next up, we have Set in Stone Photography featuring Nathan McNeil. Then we have Dylan and the Twisted Pair production team. We've got Jason and Vincent Suka Studios. We've got DJ Cho. We've got Susan Botting, the head judge. And then we have our magnificent sponsors, Butora, Arcteryx, Rock Therapy, Ether, Stacks, K2, Scent, Pinnacle Sports, Cliff Bar, Black Diamond, and Outdoor 24.
Now, to bring it a little closer to home, we do also have to thank all of the incredible volunteers who have helped out this weekend. Now, if you're climbing around the gym and you see someone in their very pretty candy pink t-shirt, please give them a little pat on the back, all right, and say a big thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Of course, Boulder Fest would not take place without its competitors. So thank you to everyone who competed. Of course, thank you to Urban Climb for hosting the event. Thank you to Byron and the Uncommon Ground team. And just letting you all know, if you see a guy with a shaggy haircut and a backwards North Face cap, it's his birthday today. So say happy birthday to Byron. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! 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 Nice. Thanks, Byron. Those burritos don't make themselves. All right. I want to say a big thank you to Genya and Sam and Jimmy James and all of the setters who worked so tirelessly over this week, and all the Victorian setters who came up and struggled with the heat. Now, lucky last, I want to thank Zane, our Urban Climb events coordinator. I want to thank the rest of the Urban Climb marketing team, Jasmine, Yanni, and Geordie Webb. And of course, it wasn't written on the note she gave me, but a big thank you to Ola. All right, well, I think we've given enough thanks. Let's get into those podiums. Woohoo!
All right, so I will be announcing the winners, the top 3 places in the female category. So, in 3rd place, and she is unable to come up and accept, but she did such a killer job, we have Oceana! In 2nd place, we have the magnificent Judith!
Come on up, Judith. Clear the way for Judith to get through, everybody. Judith!
Drum roll, please. In first place, we have Lucy. Lucy, come on up. Lucy, 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 Lucy. A huge round of applause for our magnificent female competitors.
Have we got enough photos? Still taking photos? Let's all take photos. Oh, do you want me on the... No, next year. Alrighty, thank you so much, ladies. Okie dokie. Moving on to the Gender Inclusive Awards. Coming in third place with a very spectacular performance, we have got Red. Alrighty. Now, between first and second place, we actually have to do a count back. All right? So we had to go back into the qualifier rounds and count their scores up because it was that tight. In second place, we have got Aleutian. Come on up, Aleutian.
Woo! Round of applause for Aleutian! Nice one!
Alrighty. And that leaves us first place all the way from Melbourne, Victoria, Fraser Cup!
All right, all the photos done. Off you go, and congratulations again. All right, our final category is the male competitors. And in third place, we have the incredible, the absolute crusher, Alistair. Woohoo! Congrats, Alistair. Woo! All right. In second place, all the way from Melbourne, we have the incredible Campbell. All right, and because it's our last one, why not have the biggest drum roll of the night? In first place, we have Ben. Woo! Thank you so much to everyone. And I hope you all enjoyed tonight. We couldn't have done it without our incredible audience. So I'll get you to give yourselves a round of applause.
Just before we all depart, a couple of things from tonight. First of all, Jordan Groom, Ola has your phone, so if you'd like that back, that's where it is. But I'd also just like to ask that while we're leaving, all right, that everyone try and pick up one piece of rubbish to pop in the bin. We'd really appreciate it if everyone could try and help.
All right, sorry, just a hot second, everyone. Just going to interject. I feel like if we haven't already, we need to give it up for Annabelle and Alex! Come on, give it up! When I say Boulder, 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 you say fast, fast, fast! Boulder, Boulder, Boulder! Very good, everyone.